Okay, hi guys. Hannah here. Welcome back to my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys like the video. So I did part 1, which is the small items, patches, patch tabs, these straps, stuff like that. This video is going to be vests, harnesses, leashes, collars, those types of things. So let's get into the video. Some of these things I may or may not be selling. I will be selling. I have a whole basket full here of all, well, these aren't even all my vests. Some of the vests, which are from Patience and Love, I took back down to New York when I went down there for a week. So I don't have everything here. If you go back a few videos, you'll see the green and white one with the Bichon in the middle. You'll see the purple one, which is an HS one. Maybe I think you'll see it. And you'll see a blue and green one with a tiger in the middle. So those are the ones I took back with me. So I'll show you the ones I have here. I might do another one when I get to New York, depending on how I feel. If I'm a little in this video, it's because I passed out yesterday. And I just went outside. It's a big snowstorm here in North Carolina. So I traveled between North Carolina and New York. Right now I'm in North Carolina, and this is the second snowstorm in like the past week or so. So yeah, I have a couple of vests coming in. I have 2 professional ones coming in, another one. I have 2 patch sets. I had ordered a Y-front hybrid, a detachable hybrid. And I ordered 2 Y-front vests as well. One of them did get made, and I got a picture of it. The other one hasn't been made yet. But I ordered a whole bunch of new gear for the new year. Starting kind of fresh with like my gear colors, the type of gear I'm kind of doing. This will be Coconut's, how should I say this? I guess second year. Like 2024 is when he started doing PA. 2025 is when he was like doing it for like really consistently, and 2026 is when we're like really getting to the groove of things. So he's been like my service dog, like doing PA for about like 3.5 years now, I guess you could say. So this will be his second like full year of doing like service work and stuff. And this year we will be trying out sports. So I'll be trying to get him titled and whatever, you know. I'm not for competitive things. He's a mixed breed, so I had to register him through the AKC, through the canine partnership or canine partner or whatever, where you have like a specific number for mixed breeds and they can participate in some sports and whatnot. So sports is one of the things I want to do with my prospect whenever I do get them. But I said, let me try it with Coconut. I'm gonna try and do my his virtual home manners title. I wish I could have done it today. I could do the inside portions today, but I won't be able to do outside portions because it's snowing. And I don't think I'll be able to do it soon. So I might have to wait till spring, or I'll wait till when I go to New York to do it. So yeah, for that I want to try barn hunt and stuff like that with him. He is 10 and people wouldn't think he's 10 by how he acts, so I'll try and different sports and see which ones he likes. But I'll wait to do those in the spring. The weather is better. Till then we're just gonna continue training and stuff like that, getting me to get a definitive diagnosis for the POTS, and do training for like try and do specific POTS tasks that I hope he'll be able to learn. Try and take him to the doctor's office with me because he's never been to the doctor's office with me before. So doing training for things like that. So that's just like a quick little like thing. So I'm gonna show you the treat pouch I use. This is WildCreations. I know they discontinued this. This is the thigh bag. This is my first like official treat bag. I don't really use it as a thigh bag. I've only used it like around my waist, but not attached to my thigh, and I've used it as a crossbody. I'll probably get a new treat bag so I can interchange. I at least want to have 2 treat pouches to like interchange. And sometimes this actually kind of creeps me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but I got it because it was almost like jungle theme, but it's a little overwhelming now. So I want to get like a plain one that has no like prints on it. And I'd hope to get one in maybe pink or one in like blue and green, but it's just like solid colors. This is our poop bag I've had since I've like had him. So this is 10 years old. I've had that for that long and it still looks good. And this is a clicker. I got this 3 years ago, and I had started using it when I was teaching him like tasks and stuff like that, but I don't really use it like at all. I give him like verbal praise, like yes, no, like when he does something good. So I don't really use the clicker. Like when I do click it, he will like look at me like, but I won't like really use it like that. But I just keep that on for like aesthetics or when we go out, just in case, because you never know. The first leash is this Mountain Dog Gear one. This one is up for sale. Not the traffic lead. I need to get a new one because this one's dirty. This is my most used traffic lead, and I try to use it when I'm training him, but I need one because I'm trying to teach him retrievals, and he hates doing any kind of retrieval. But of lately, he has been. There's this one toy that's like a bone, like a Nerf bone, that's like big enough for him to put in his mouth, that I play fetch with him, and he does respond when I'm like, go get it. I do train him with that when he brings it to me, and he's getting the hang of it now. So I want to get something like another dumbbell, maybe off of Amazon, that's specific for that, or maybe something like this that he could, you know, we could do stuff with. So this is not for sale, but the leash itself is for sale. Bubblegum pink and blue 521. This is for sale. Pink is one of his colors, but not this bubblegum pink. It's a darker pink. That's his color. So I'm hoping to maybe sell this one and get a different one, since I will be using pink more often. I'll show you what pink I'm talking about a little bit. Then we have this one, which is not by Mountain Dog Gear. Mountain Dog Gear is one of our most used biothane. It's my favorite biothane maker. This traffic lead I got from Stormy Soco is free when I bought a vest from them for my prospect. So yeah, there's this one. It's long enough because this one is only like 5 feet, I think. It's a infinity leash. This was a pre-made. I got this when I first was thinking of getting my prospect, which was like 5-6 years ago. And I don't use this a lot with Coconut anymore. I use this a lot when I was training him and stuff, especially in the house, and when we like went on our first couple like PA training, when I had him in training because he's fully trained. But yeah, but I don't really use this anymore. Even when he's wearing gear that's green, I don't really use this because I don't really like how it's great quality, but I don't really like how it's not long enough and I have to like put this on it. I would wish it was just like all the way a little bit longer. And I think what trips me the most is like this. It's always getting stuck when I have to like make it longer or make it short. It's always like getting stuck, and that's a bit of a hassle. Our most used one is this one, no matter what colors he's wearing, because these are his gear colors that I had for him last year, yellow and blue, since dogs can see yellow and blue. But I wanted something that was a bit more professional. This is I forgot what this is called. Leash extension. You can use it for anything, but it's for leash extension. So I got it to say working canine. It's on both sides. It's from this point to this point. I use this to make the leash longer. This leash is 6.5 foot, and this makes it much longer. I tend to use longer, and I prefer to use longer multifunction leashes because he is small. He doesn't really pull or anything like that, but that's just my preference. So this is our most used one. Usually when it's on him, this part gets attached to his collar, and then this goes around my body. And as you can see, this is easier for me to this one is easier for me to slide because I can slide it up, I can slide it down, so it's easier than the other one. Like right now it's kind of stuck because, you know, but when I have it around my body, that's a bit easier for me to do than the other one. So this is my most used leash no matter what. And then I like this little stopper here. This I can put a handle here, like a traffic leash handle, or I put patch tabs here as well, depending on how I'm feeling. And then there's also a part here you can attach tab to it, or traffic lead, whatever you really want. So there's a lot of different O-rings on this, and I prefer like them like this. And then my newest one, which I love, same from Mountain Dog Gear, I have this is a leash that I got for my Dragon Ball Z setup that I have. I love it. It's my first like full anime themed gear setup. I do want one for One Piece though. I feel like that one would maybe be blue and red or yellow and red, but that would be too Luffy specific. So it probably blue and brown, because then it would go with anything. Blue for the sea, brown for like the earth, pirates, arg, that type of stuff. So it's orange, I hope you guys can see, and like a darker blue. And then I got a same leash extension because I really love leash extensions. It's a Saiyan K9Z, so it's almost in the same shape and font as Dragon Ball Z. So like, yeah, so this is the whole leash. I haven't made a patch tab for this, and I don't have a leash wrap for this, but yeah, same thing. I haven't used this outside. Have I used this? Has he worked in this yet? I think I had him outside in it once, but it wasn't like that long, so he hasn't worked like a full thing with this. And then I have this bandana, which he went to the groomers for the first time this year, and yeah, this bandana, I just kept it. I just took off his head. I didn't even like untie it. I guess I'll do the collars first. These are all his collars. He doesn't have that many. It looks like a lot. It's not that many. I promise you, it's not that many. I never knew this until like he actually started working as a service dog. Coconut does not like you know when you buy like regular fabric collars from like the pet store and stuff like that. I used to buy him those a lot, and he still has those in New York. And he didn't really like them, but I still had him. But then I tried vinyl, and then I tried biothane, and those are much more comfortable, and he prefers to work in those. So I just mostly buy vinyl collars and biothane ones. So this is my TMNT traffic lead that I got from the Sewing Spaniel. It matches the vest that I have, the wrap that I have, the traffic lead that I have, and the med bag I have. And also matches the backpack I have. If you go on my Instagram, which is my jungle adventure service partner on Instagram, and Wild Dog Gear Creations, Wild Creations Dog Gear, there it is, Wild Creations Dog Gear on Instagram. Those, one is my business and one is my personal one for my service dog Instagram. And I also have a TikTok, which is the My Jungle Service Adventure Partner. I'm active on those. My shop isn't open right now. It's closed. I'm taking a little break right now. I still have orders to fulfill, but once those are finished, I'm closing till a later date. I will be doing a giveaway. I'll be dropping pre-mades, and I may do remakes. So any vest that I've made, not custom, but any vest that I have made in the past as a pre-made or anything like that, I will be willing to do remix of those in your pup size, so it's custom to you. So at least I'm not taking any customs. It's one that I've already done. I have the files, I have the materials, so those wouldn't take me long, and I wouldn't like burn out from doing it, because I'm still saving up for my prospect and different things like that. So I just wanted to say that. So I'm gonna put this in my drawer probably, because I'm not like using that. I have them on like these big like binder rings type thing. I'll go through the first ring first, and I have it on a hanger, which hangs on one of those white hooks. This one my brother brought back for me from Colombia when he went to go visit. He brought me this stitch martingale. He's never actually worked in this martingale before. It was actually for a very larger neck, but since I have a sewing machine and it was my first time, I actually cut and I sewed it down so it could fit his neck. So if you guys can see, I stitched it down so now it fits. I love Stitch. I have a lot of Stitch stuff, not like gear, but like Stitch stuff, animal and stuff like that. I love Stitch, but my family's always buying me Stitch things, even though it's like, you know, I love Stitch, but not like that much. I'm more of a Tarzan, Lion King girly, so, but you don't see that much of those kind of merch. You mostly see Stitch. So this one, it came with this charm on it, and it has this whole stitch pattern around it, and he doesn't pull or anything like that. He's comfortable in this, and it's not that heavy, and it's his size. So then I had another collar, but I sold that one. These ones are from Mountain Dog Gear, these biothane ones I'm showing you. This one says do not pet. This one was a pre-made. It says do not pet, and it has this buckle on it. So this was his actually first girly collar. So I didn't want to sell this one because I like the color combo. This one I got from I said his yellow blue color. This one's custom. So this one says service dog, and it has a lavender bow tie because he's a gentleman, he's my prince. So yeah, it has the pink on it too. I have a harness to match this that she did too. And then this one's like my favorite biothane one right now, because it's my second one, I should say. This one's my favorite biothane one from her because it's DBZ. This is the only color that he has. Well, I should say not anymore, but this was the only one he had that's not like service dog related. It's just like Dragon Ball Z, because I said once he does retire, he can wear this like all the time. And even when he goes to the vet, like if I don't want him labeled and I just still want him to look really cute, boom, this. And it has the 1-star ball, the 3-star ball, and the 4-star ball, and it has the Nimbus cloud. So I designed this and she made it come true. So it's the same color as the leash. So those are for that. I want to try to find a different way how to store my gear. I've been looking at like Pinterest. So there's that. I'm just gonna put this. So this is the first ones. The second ones are his vinyl collars. These are both by Lily Dog's Gear. Funny thing is, after I ordered these, that's when they announced they're no longer doing embroidery, and I was like, what? So now I can't buy these anymore from them, but I found a different shop that does them, but I haven't bought any. So this was custom blue, pink. This is neon pink, light blue, and then neon green webbing. This is his more girly one. He wears this a lot. Has this buckle. So yeah, there's this one. And then this one is his most used one, like all the time, all the time he uses this one when he's not wearing biothane ones. So this is our jungle themed one. So this matches his Tarzan setup. This also matches his Phoenix pack harness and stuff. So yeah, neon green, dark brown webbing, yellow. So I want to get another one. I think no. Wait, when I ordered from Harlow Dog's Gear Lounge on Instagram, when I got the wireframe detachable hybrid harness, I'm saying a whole bunch of stuff wrong. I got it to go. I bought a collar to match it. So there. I'm hoping they come before I have to go back up to New York, and if not, I'll just message the shops and ask them to just send it to New York, because I want to do a haul video for you guys. And then last but not least, this one is brand spanking new. I got it yesterday. So for the Patience in Love vest, and I've just been wanting to splurge on myself just a little bit because of like everything I'm going through. You only live once. But I bought this, like, I don't know if you call it a specialty collar, but I bought this collar. It has gemstones on it. It has a bow. Made of biothane. This is not by Mountain Dog Gear. This is by Sun and Bee Co. They're on Etsy, and I ordered off of Etsy, but they're also on Instagram. This one's custom. So it has teal like gemstones on it. I think this is neon yellow bow. And this is the colors that so this is the color pink. I was saying I want to get a leash in, so I'd want it to either be pink and I would rather it be pink and blue or pink and yellow. But yeah, this is it. And then the little thing here, so I tried it on him yesterday. It fits perfectly. So yeah, so blue. I want to get another one of these, but without the gemstones. But I want a professional one like this. It doesn't have to. I don't want it with gemstones. This is like special occasions, or when I just want him to look cute. But this is the only one besides the DBZ one that's not like service dog related. So yeah, this is so cute. I just have to like have its moment. So I want a leash to match this. I'm gonna make a vest. This gives Barbie vibes. I also wanted one that gave Barbie vibes because I love Barbie. Not the live action Barbie movie, not that. Like Barbie Princess and the Pauper, Barbie 12 Dancing Princesses, Barbie Island Princess, Princess and the Pop Star, like those cartoon old school movies, Barbie Nutcracker, like those, Barbie Mariposa, Fairytopia, you know what I'm talking about. Like those are my favorite Barbie movies, and those I grew up on, and I still watch those. So like I'm gonna make a Barbie inspired vest to go with it, with these colors. So stay tuned for that. I'm designing it right now, hopefully to make it. So I'm going to put these back together. So I'm just gonna put these back on so I stay organized, because yeah, I'm gonna try and build my my following on here as well, because I'm not posting I don't have a business TikTok. I was posting my business stuff on my service dog TikTok, which I didn't really want to do, but I was doing. So now we're gonna get into all these goodies, and we're not really going in any particular order. I'll tell you which ones are for sale, and then yeah, this one I made for him. This is a cape I made for him last year. It's all Velcro. I've always wanted to see if he would be okay with a cape. He's not. So I always thought I was going to buy one, but I was like, oh, let me see if I can just make one. Made one, put him in it. No. So no capes for him, but that I'm not throwing this away because it's all Velcro, and I'm probably just going to turn this into a vest. Or I'll do it into a convertible. I've made a convertible for somebody already as a custom, and I didn't think I'd be pretty good at it, but I am. So I did this with Velcro, because I tried doing it with the colorful like little snaps, and it kept falling off of this. I know there's a better way to do it, but I don't know how to, and I'm good not knowing. I prefer the Velcro anyway. So yeah, this is a cape. This is not for sale. I'm just showing you this because it's up on his gear wall. These are going on my bed as I go through them. This is Dapper Dude Co. I bought this last year for my birthday. I was supposed to go to the zoo, but I didn't get to, which is fine. This was a pre-made. My mom doesn't really like it because the pattern creeps her out. But I'm never selling this. I bought this for myself for my birthday, so I'm not like selling it. Should I though? Yes. He's only worn this twice in public, but it's like near and dear to my heart that I can't justify selling it. It's so cute. And she doesn't make a lot of small panels that often, and this is the only 12-inch that was there. So yeah, and I love it. It's still, and this was my actually like first like girly vest, and I use these colors to inspire the professional one I bought from Patience Love, because I bought two different ones. I bought the more like masculine boyish one with his like regular gear colors, and then I bought one with his girly colors in a professional vest. So I took inspiration from these colors to actually get that Patience and Love vest. They're supposed to be coming next week, but with how the snow is going, I don't know if they're gonna get here by next week. But yeah, maybe one day, but right now no. And it's actually very comfortable for him. He's fine wearing it. And this actually goes with his Lily Dogs gear, the pink blue collar I showed you. That's what he wears when he wears this, and that's the reason why I got that collar for this vest right there. This one I love. It's one of the first vests I made for Coconut. It's kind of big. It's a 14-inch panel. I know now that Coconut can wear a 13.5. His usual panel size is 12. I got a vest that was like 11.5 or 11, and it fit, so he could fit in 11, 11.5, a 12, a 12.5. And then I bought a pre-made that's 13, and it fit, so he fits to 13. Then I recently got a new one, and it's 13.5, and it fits. So he can fit from an 11-inch panel to a 13.5. 14 is too big because it kind of hangs over, but I'm keeping this one nonetheless because when I was feeling very emotionally like I didn't want to, you know, I made this and I poured all my heart and soul into it. So the embroidery is not the best, but like this is one of my first custom vests I made for myself, and I cherish it a lot. He's never worked in it, but I mostly keep it because it just reminds me of, like, you know, all the struggles I've been through. And it's okay to have the feelings I'm feeling. And, you know, I'm talking to someone now, but looking at it brings up a lot of emotions. And it's fine, because, you know, it made me feel like whatever negativity or whatever I'm feeling, like, I can pour it into something, and it turns out to be something very beautiful, because I was not feeling like. But this is what the size say: PTSD, psychiatric alert and response, stay back, I'm on the job, don't touch or talk to me. This one says stay back, I'm on the job, I work for her, ignore me. In the middle says access required by law, her safety rests in my paws. So he hasn't worked in this one, and this is when I actually had Toy Story fabric. And this is before I learned to actually put, like, an extra backing on the back to hide all this. So, like, yeah, it hangs out on my thing back there. I'll probably put it away, because I have to put away some of the gear I have that he's not really using that much. I had to put away a lot of his clothes that he has that was in my crate that he's not using presently. So there's that. Oh, this is the Dragon Ball vest that I got Fishes in Love, that matches the leash and the collar. Yeah, and I also have Wagwear shoes, the brown ones, and I have DBZ gibbet charms that are actually in his shoes, so they all match all together. I have to get him a new Wagwear shoes, but I have to save up for that one. So this is the vest, and I love it. I designed it, but, you know, Sam did it. So it says, the mightiest warrior isn't the one who wins, but the one who continues to fight. Then it has a silhouette of Goku doing this, like he's about to, like, instant transmission. And then it says service dog, and then it says Dragon Ball in Japanese. I think it's in, I forgot if it's in hiragana or katakana, but one of the two. My sister knows Nihongo, so, like, and I love the Japanese language. I know a little bit. I know more Korean Hangul more than I know Nihongo. So, but yeah, it's like one of my favorite vests, like, ever. I did a little photo shoot with him in it. So it's the bright orange, and then the side says service saying do not interact or engage, I'm working, respect the vest. And then we have the Nimbus cloud, and then we have the is this 1 2 3 4 5 6 6-star ball, 1-star ball on this side. So both sides say the same thing. Then the other side has the 4-star ball and the 3-star ball. So I designed this whole vest. So yeah, this is one of my favorite vests, like, ever. And this is our more, like, fun one, because it does say service dog, it says service saying, so it's like one of my more fun ones. I try to do a lot of vests that just say service dog on it. I want to do harnesses now. I know I said in no particular order, but, like, I'm trying to leave the harnesses for last and just do all vests. I don't know if I should do a part 2 of this, but I might do maybe, like, 2 more vests and do a part 3. I'll probably do that, because there's a lot more left. So this is another Patience in Love. This is his professional one. I had posted this on my TikTok, and some people thought it was, like, a little bit too colorful or whatever, which I don't really care. Like I said in my other video, I'm blessed and I am fortunate that I have yet to have access issues. Thank you, Jesus. Because he's small, he's cute, and if people would see him, people would think, like, is it real or is it fake? But it's not about the gear, it's about the behavior and the training. And even when he's unvested, I don't really work him unvested. The only time I work him unvested is if I'm running into a store really quickly, or it's, like, really, really, really hot and, like, gear is, like, no. And then at those times, he has his collar ready that says service dog, so he's still labeled. And I have a leash wrap that I wear across my chest that says service dog. So, but he knows how to work unvested. I've been training him to work unvested too, because I didn't pick him for this job. He didn't grow up learning how to do task or whatever. He's been a pet his whole life, and he's never really gone to stores besides, like, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, pet friendly places, and he even go to those places that much. So for him to, like, differentiate, I had to, he knows no vest, off duty, be crazy, whatever I want, of course within reason, be crazy, do whatever I want, I act like a maniac. Vest on duty, I'm working, I'm tasking, I'm helping mom, I gotta behave myself. Like he knows those differences, because how he acts at home and how he acts in public, are two different things. Sometimes I'm like, is this the same dog? Is it really the same dog? But now I'm starting to try and teach him, like, but now he knows that when we're out and about in public stores, he knows that even when he's not vested, he still works. And even days when I'm okay and I just take him out for training sessions, whatever, he's still in his best behavior and he still tasks when he too, and he tasks at home as well. He tasked yesterday when I passed out. My sister said he was barking at me, and then he was barking for someone to come to me because something happened. He's mostly trained for psych PTSD tasks, and his medical alert and response ones go hand in hand with my psych ones, because when I hurt myself and different types like that, I do tend to bleed or I lose a lot of blood or stuff like that. So he does do medical response and stuff like that. But I'm learning, and he's doing this all on his own. I didn't teach him to do it. I never taught him tasks for when I pass out. So for him right now, it's more of like something's wrong with mom, so he's barking. And he always, I taught him to get my mom or my sister when I'm not feeling good, but I guess he's doing that now when I'm passing out. So, but I passed out in my sister's room, but my sister didn't, she heard a thud and she was calling my name, and then Coconut was barking for someone to, like, hey, something's wrong with mom. So like he does respond in that sense. And then even if when I'm by myself, he'll do DPT, or when I do faint, he'll just stay by my side and make sure I'm okay, make sure I'm safe, and he makes sure I'm breathing and stuff like that. But like after a while, if I am not getting up, then he'll start barking, and he'll go out into the hallway and he'll be like, hey, she's not up, blah 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 blah. So my goal is for this year to try my best, if he's willing to, try my best to try and teach him, you know, fine-tune what he's doing on his own, and fine-tune it to so it's like a proper response that he's doing, because he's willing to learn and he does know something's wrong. But like, yeah, I just want to give that quick thing or whatever. But this is gonna be the last vest I show, and then I'm gonna do a part 3. But this is his professional one. He paused and he jumps to alert. Funny thing is, when he's at home, he pauses and jumps, and he also barks. In public, he does not bark. For any, none of his alerts require barking, and I don't allow him to do that. He doesn't even bark in general in public, which is hilarious, because at home he barks his head off. But yeah, both sides say the same thing. Yeah, I had to do this one a little bit, not snarky, but a little bit more. So this one says, service dog has a line. It says, my job is to keep her safe. Don't touch, talk, or approach me. Pause and jumps to alert. Access required by law. Not all disabilities are visible. Some people will say, hey, that's a lot on one side of a vest. It would tend to make the person like stand and just stare and read and read and read and read. And that's fine. I can't stop people from looking at my dog. That's what I decided to put on the side. It's fine. And funny thing is, the top is a lot more straight to the point, so it's fine. And it has stop signs on the side, so both sides say this is an aqua and light blue, because these are still his colors, and this is his most used P&L vest. I didn't even notice it was a little dirty. Mind you, Coconut likes to stay clean. He does not like being dirty, so he'll never like roll around in his gear when he's outside or stuff like that. And then the middle says, I'm working for my girl, PTSD, psychiatric, medical alert and response. Handler gets dizzy and may fall and need to sit. In case of an emergency, do not separate dog and handler. And then it has a picture of a Bichon wearing a bandana, and then 2 medical signs on each side. So this is more professional. I regret not putting this in black, because it's like really close to light blue, but at least it still says like all this, and it has like medical symbols. So this is my most used P&L, and this still gets the point across. No one distracts him or whatchamacallit when he's in this either, so I'm fine. The thing is, even when he's fully like decked out in professional gear, people still tend to talk to him. A lot of people just say like, hi, he's cute, or he's a good boy. That's the only thing they say towards him. But a lot of times people talk to me, which is a good thing. But he's very good at ignoring people. He's not a people person, which I love, and I didn't know that, you know, that's a good. He's friendly, but he's not gonna go up towards a person and be like, hey, can you pet me? Hey, he's not that friendly. He doesn't like men. He's been like that since the day I got him. So he has good qualities of a service dog, which I didn't know until I actually did actual research. And even when I was looking for my prospect and stuff like that, I still didn't put 2 and 2 together, like, hey, he might be suitable for it. So I'm gonna do a part 3, which will do all the rest of these.